Hello everyone, welcome to our channel. Today we'll see how to shift a betta because we have a betta here, a half moon betta in a bowl here, glass bowl. And if you can see, this glass bowl here is broken while I was cleaning, so I want to shift him to a new tank. This is quite smaller one. I suggest no one to keep in such a small bowl. This is hardly a half gallon bowl, so it's always better you keep minimum 3 gallon for a betta. So I got a 4 gallon tank here, so I'll shift them to there. This guy Reddy is quite happy here, and if you can see, he has already made some bubble nest on the top, so he seems to be happy. And let's see, we'll try to shift him, create a good house there with a lot of water to swim. Okay, we are back here. We have a 4 gallon tank here, roughly around 15 liters of water. This tank can hold around 15 liters of water. So first we'll set up the bed with these colored marble stones here, which we have. So I'll just put them and try to arrange them here. If you want, you can arrange a lot of other gravel and many other things, but this would be enough here, not much. You can still fill it up, but the only problem is you need to clean it. So every time when you add a lot of rocks and other things, so let's keep it simple and keep very little stones, and we'll see that they are evenly spread out everywhere. I know it's quite less, but let's keep it like that. So I do have some rocks here uh, for the aquarium. So we can set up in such a way that this would look good somewhere here. Yeah, somewhat like this for better to hide behind this. And another one, can make a good home for it somewhere here. Yeah, I do have another rock, but let's see if we have to see if we can fit this somewhere here. That would be nice, or else we'll just drop it off and we'll add some plants. We have the plants here. So yeah, again, these are the plastic plants here. If you want to keep live plants, then you need to again light up the aquarium with LED light for at least 10 to 12 hours a day so that the plants can grow, or else just for sake of a good look, you can use these plastic plants somewhere here so that betta can hide behind this. And I'll see if I can use this rock also, or just see if I can make space. If I am closing the swimming area, then I need to take it off. Try to keep a smaller one somewhere here. So let's see if it looks good or not, or else we'll try to take it off. So that's okay, that looks good as of now. So now we need to fill it up with water till here. If you are going to fill the water till here, then there is a chance that betta can jump out of your tank. So we'll keep the water till somewhere here, somewhere till here. So this roughly 4 gallon tank, so maybe around 3.8 gallons will be the water. So we'll have one betta fish. So I think that would be quite happy here. And let's fill it up with water, then introduce the fish. Okay, so here we are with water filled up till here in this tank. So I don't want water till here. I don't want to fill the water till here because there is a chance that your betta can jump out of the tank. The betta can jump out of this tank. So we have around 3.8 gallon water here. So I have arranged some hiding spaces behind these rocks and some pebbles. I know I need some more pebbles, but that would mean more work to me. So this is ideal for a one single betta fish. So we have a fish ready in here to be transferred to this tank. But before that, let me just check the temperature of water, because roughly the temperature of water betta should be around 26 to 30 degrees centigrade. And so this is the ideal condition of water in the rice puddles and even in some small puddles in which betta stays. So let me check with this infrared thermometer here. And nowadays, due to this pandemic, everyone has this at home. We'll check the temperature of the water surface with this. So let me adjust this to the surface. So I have temperature of 26.5, so 26 to 30 is ideal for a betta. So now we are good to go. Before we shift this betta to this, we should not disturb this again. And let me tell you about the water. This is the tap water which I had filled yesterday, and I have kept it for 24 hours. Then I have also added dechlorinator to it. So we have a dechlorinator which I have added to the water. I'll just show you the dechlorinator which you need to add. So this is the dechlorinator which I have added to the water. So roughly around 1 ml for 1 liter. So we around have 15 liters here. So we have added around 15 drops to this, and I have kept it for 1 or 2 hours. So now the water is free of the bleach and the chlorine which comes from the municipal tap water. So some people also use RO water, that is mineral water, but mineral water is devoid of some various other substances which the fishes need. So tap water is an ideal kind of, or even bore water is ideal for the fishes. So now next step is to shift the betta to the tank. So we are ready to shift our betta to this new tank now. I have this betta in this fish net, and here is our betta in its new home. Yes, it's there. So you can use the small fish net to shift the betta. I think he's happy in his new home. So this is where, if you are looking to pet a betta fish, then I suggest you to have a minimum of at least 2 or 2.5 gallon. Here I have around a 4-gallon tank. So this way your betta will have a longer life and it will be very happy. It will have good space to roam at still water. I don't want to use any filter here. I suggest for a 4-gallon tank to do 25% water change for every 3 days, or around 50% change, so that you can add new water here, and you leave some space of air so that betta can come to the top and take some air. So here is the previous water from the bowl is here, and I'm going to add to that because there are some previous minerals in this water where bacteria, helpful bacteria, which the betta needs. So I'm going to add those. So that's it. So betta is ready in its new home. So this is a half moon betta here where you can see. So he's exploring the tank now. He's gonna check now all the areas of tank, and let's see how happy he is there. So coming to feed the betta, you need to feed it betta pellets. So you need to feed betta pellets to it. So I have the fish food here already in a box here. So daily around 3 to 4 pellets are enough at one time. So just space your feeding time to 12 hours to the betta. So I'll add some 2 to 3 pellets for the betta now. And always see that your fish is hungry and ready to take the food. Don't keep any excess food on top. So let's call our betta here. Yeah. So yes, he's hungry, he's active, he's enjoying his meal, and let's feed him a little more. Yes, that's active betta. So 2 to 4 pellets would be enough for a betta. And again, I'll give him next meal after exactly 12 hours from now. So now he's in the new tank, so we'll add one more pellet extra today since he needs to swim more. So that's a happy betta there.